Okay guys, just to go over a little something like kind of how do we expand our comfort zones to be able to apply the principles no matter what's going on, right? There's a problem a lot of people have, going slowly, even going medium, they can feel that looseness, they can feel that balance. Things start getting a little faster, a little more threatening, tend to stiffen up, get nervous, whatever. Or the conscious mind starts trying to override and saying, no, you have to do this, that kind of thing. So you could consider all training in any endeavor to be simply learning to become comfortable in uncomfortable situations, right? So the more and more uncomfortable the situation is, the more and more comfortable and chill you can feel, the better. Obviously, in a real threatening situation, you may not feel comfortable, but again, on a subconscious physical level, you want this to be more usual, right? So we do contact flow if we're going like slowly or whatever. You know, one thing that sometimes happens is that even if we don't want it to, our conscious mind might, kind of start invading and, taking over. So for this next exercise, what we're going to do, we just did the exercise, right? Basically the kind of ground up, polishing the sphere and washing the body, right? Where, I'll just do it, right? We're just kind of like pushing from the legs, more and more random pushes, just letting all the energy from pushing against the ground go up through the body, right? Even if we're on one foot, pushing with different parts of the bottom of the foot, just really letting it go. Now, we're gonna take that feeling, not that exact motion, but that feeling into our contact flow. And as we flow with each other, totally no thoughts, no nothing, hit me in the head, Keith, wherever. We're just letting the hands go, not caring what happens. We're staying free enough, right? We're staying free enough that we're just balanced and loose and just letting everything happen. Don't worry about your training partner for now, right? Yeah, just let it go, Keith. Don't tighten up the shoulders, right? Right. And just letting it go. If we get hit, quote unquote, hit me, we just move, we should be moving with it, right? Because everything is just coming from the legs, no intention in the upper body. As we flow like this, if I do get any intention in the upper body, all right, Keith feels it right away, okay? And you shouldn't do that, okay? For now, start off keeping the feet nailed to the floor, right? Just so forcing you, and again, not from out here, right? But nice and close. Imagine your feet are nailed to the ground and you have full range of motion just from there. Again, doesn't matter who's hitting or being hit, right? If I'm not getting hit, then Keith isn't being honest here, right? Because we're just moving. And then once you get this down, you want to be able to do it while actually stepping, all right?
Yeah.
While stepping in, or continue, even in the midst of this, right? Stepping offline and continuing, and just, again, this is not what a fight will look like, okay? If I think Keith is threatening, I'm not gonna do something like that, right? But if we can develop ourselves psychologically, physically, subconsciously, so that even when shit's going like this, I could just relax, trust the principles, trust my body. Keith hit me a bunch of times. Still be comfortable, right? Because remember, just like from yesterday, getting hit is only a function of how much resistance you give it, right? Keith hits me hard, but my whole body's moving with it because I can feel it. He hits me hard, but my whole body is moving with it because I can feel it in time, and I'm on balance and I'm loose. Not a big deal. If I don't have contact and Keith hits me slowly and I run right into it, that's a knockout, right? So we're just getting our body comfortable with that. Again, if I really thought Keith was a threat or something, boom! All right, did I do it again? All right, right? Okay, it's not gonna look like that, but that comfort level, okay, that developed looseness, the ability to be just 10% better balanced, 10% more loose than the other guy, and eventually in your training, maybe 10% more loose and balanced every year, say. It's not a formula, people go the way they go, okay? That is what will better enable us so that if Keith is a threat, boom, right? I mean, again, you should never be, an onlooker should not be able to look and say, oh yeah, that guy obviously knew guided chaos, because look at how, no, just doing very damaging things to him while not getting damaged myself. Should look like luck, right? Or maybe like he was off balance or uncoordinated or something, right? But to the point of the question that was asked earlier, you do need training to kind of bridge that. Doing a lot of slow contact flow will teach your body a lot. All right, spending a lot of time practicing, you know, bringing the whole body in and penetrating and hitting, that's good, that'll teach you something. But you need to bridge that gap and get your subconscious comfortable in uncomfortable situations, right? And for most people, if a big guy like this is like moving fast in front of us, right, and keeps moving fast, and we're both just kind of going nuts here, all right, do contact flow, Keith, don't get stiff, all right, yeah, down in the legs, do the exercise, right, right, this gives us a chance to be in this, and if you notice, still talking smoothly, even while getting hit, whatever, and just stay relaxed, okay? Now, caution, any intention that you introduce to this, as I showed you, will be bad. If you try to treat it like a fight and try to find something or do something to them, that'll be bad for you. Any stiffening up, depending on who you're going with, and again, anyone who has more experience, gauge the experience level of the person you're working with, you know, just so you don't go too fast. Because I mean, go a little faster, Keith. If I'm getting this stiff already, then we're not going to be able to like go the same level of speed, right? The looser and more sensitive and more balanced and more chill you and your training partner get, the more and better you're able to do this, right? As opposed to if as soon as Keith starts kind of moving like that, I'm kind of, that's a waste of time, right? What I should do at that point probably is slow it down a little. All right, now here I'm comfortable, here I'm able to relax. Then maybe over time, watch out for your thumb, maybe over time, I'll be getting more chill and loose and relaxed enough that I could just, you know, go. And again, once you can do it with your feet locked to the ground, now I can, you know, just like we were working on yesterday, learning to move so that our feet are free to move wherever they need to go. And you can start moving it around. Just come here for a second, please. Okay. Doesn't matter what size, shape. Again, you have the feeling from this exercise. Now you're just putting it all forward into me. Relax there, feet nailed to the floor, feet nailed to the floor. Good, you're allowed to hit, yep. And yeah, if I'm hitting you, just let it fly, let it flow off, good. Now, don't be eager to hit, just flow, right? Just allow your hands to totally just walk, go, whoop, yep. Don't get hit, whoop. Or if you do get hit, just let it flow off, don't let it affect your feet. Keep your feet locked to the ground, like L-shaped, good. Slower. Just start moving, totally subconscious, not trying to do anything in particular, just from the ground, allowing your limbs to, keep your feet still, allowing things to just go over, good. Good. Are your feet nailed to the floor? Mm-hmm. No, they're not. They're moving. Okay. I know you can't help but move in. That's a good instinct, right? Let this go. Yeah. Good. Watch out for your fingers. Just keep them together, just so you don't end up losing a nail or something. Okay. So you get the idea. Just get more and more comfortable doing that. Capiche? We're going to do that a little bit more with the feet locked to the ground, and then we'll start moving. Make sense?